It's 5 o'clock on this Wednesday, November 11th, 2020, and direct from our newsroom in Norton. This is the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Wednesday evening, November 11th, 2020. Good evening, buddy. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 5 o'clock, and the mountain temperature stands at 71 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Wednesday evening is President Trump and President-elect Joe Biden mark Veterans Day in solemn but contrasted refrain ceremonies. Georgia orders Hen recount the balance in presidential race. Democratic surgeon voters a move to Georgia before Senate runoff election. Is it fraud? Kamala Harris finally changed how corporate America sees and treats black women. Shake up at Pentagon puts Trump loyalists into senior roles. Representative Doug Collins chosen to lead Trump campaign's Georgia recount team. Novavax releases federal contract to develop COVID-19 vaccine. Progressive group slammed display of Pelosi's ice cream freezer as unforced error during election. COVID-19 cases rising in every state. Biden funds reopen America to refugees after Trump slashed emissions. Legal battle continues over the presidential election. Several wounded in an attack on a French Quetzal ceremony at cemetery in Saudi Arabia. 19 pro-democracy lawmakers resigned to Hong Kong's darkest day so far. Scores of civilians beheaded by insurgents and Nova Mozambique witnesses said. Governor Cuomo orders restaurants and bars to close at 10 p.m. amid COVID-19 uptick. As the COVID worsens across the U.S. Khalifa bin Salman al-Khalifi, world's longest serving PM, dies at 84. Alibaba Singles Day event ends with $70.9 billion in sales. North Korea border shutdown raises food security concerns at the UN. OPEC on Wednesday revised down its global oil forecast for 2020, saying the demand is off by almost 10 million barrels a day after a third quarter heavily impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Right. The snaps winning streak as tech propels NASDAQ higher. Looking at the stocks today, fell 20.03 at 29,399.89. SP 500 down. SP 500 up 27.13 at 35.72.66, and NASDAQ up 232.57 at 1176.43. Pfizer chief sold 5.6 million of shares on COVID-19 vaccine day after the vaccine was announced. Raymondville Greenland Lake found buried beneath a mile thick slab of ice. NASA's first SpaceX operational Crew Dragon missile of a mission just closer to the launch. Gary Potter sightings of where bigfin squid reveal some serious wariness. Face masks also protect the wearer against COVID-19, CDC says in an updated brief. Mysterious new hidden gene discovered in COVID-19 virus. COVID vaccine won't stop current wave of Alabama cases. All sensations so far. And Shelby Harris tested positive for COVID-19 and will miss Raiders game for the Denver Broncos. And now other sports news. Two talk about the blind price to take. Thanks for taking a chance on him. And LaMelo Ball is a clear number one prospect for the 2020 NBA draft. Peter Childress on 503. In Foxborough, Vet says thanks, Dennis, thanks. Amid coronavirus restrictions out of our women starts light up with the winner effort to spread cheer. Accusations fly among Berkeley officials. Veterans Day helps elderly cope with isolation. The awards grant to help lower heating costs in Massachusetts. Quincy victims lose home in fire. Veterans families turn out Weymouth parade. Veterans families honored in Quincy, and Quincy officials continue to fight against compressor. Peter Shell News on 504. It's time now for Peter Shell traffic and transit check on this Wednesday evening. Woo-hoo! MBTA, subway, commuter rail, and ferries. They are looking good. Okay, take a look at highways and byways of New England on this Wednesday evening. Merritt Parkway and both ends is back up between Milford 99 to Stamford 95. Both ends back between Bridgeport down to Stamford, Connecticut. And Eastern Connecticut highways are looking good. And Rhode Island, a little bit slow on the Woonsocket area, but looking good in Rhode Island. 7th Expressway, North Benside, so between Braintree Split all the way down the gas tanks and Dorchester to Pike westbound, a little bit slow on the Western Natick area. 93, a little bit slow between the Stoneman and the Reddit area. 128 South Benside, so between Peabody down the Reddit, 128 at North Benside, so between Burlington and all the way down to 93 out in Reading. And 39395, looking good from 120 to North Dakota. The Pike looking good from Stockbridge down to Boston. And 295 southbound a little bit, so South Portland, Route 101 westbound, a little south to Everett Turnpike in Manchester, Hampshire. And 93 northbound side, a little south Lincoln, New Hampshire. And 91 both ends back up, safe Vermont. Pizza Channel to time is 5 minutes after 5 on this Wednesday evening. It's time now for a weather report. The latest on Ita. It's 4 p.m. advisory, 75 by winds, minimum set up to 99 millibars. Located 27.2 to the north, 83.6 to the west. Wind north at 12 miles an hour. The danger of light running some surge along portions of the Florida Gulf Coast from beneath the beach to Suwannee River, including Tampa Bay and Shark Harbor. Residents in this area should be following any advice given by local officials. And tropical storm force winds are expected this evening and tonight along portions of the Florida Gulf Coast from beneath the beach to Suwannee River, and possible tonight and early Thursday from Suwannee River to Eckler River. Interest elsewhere along the Florida Gulf Coast should monitor the progress of Ita. Heavy rainfalls from Ita will continue to spread northward across western central Florida Friday Thursday, and additional flash in urban flooding will be possible in South Florida Friday Thursday, especially across previously inundated areas. Flash urban and isolated minor flooding are expected across portions of the west and north Florida for Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, take a look at the radar. Shows light amount of winds, rain down around 7 rain down to eastern New Hampshire, and a bunch of shards on the line from western to central Mass all the way down to Connecticut and down to Long Island Sound, and actually heavy rain rain charge way up southeast of River Long Island. That's gonna be our weather for tonight and tomorrow. As a cold front from the plains swings east across New England tonight, bringing a period of showers and gusty winds which linger on Thursday, especially near the south coast, and settled with periods of showers Friday, and high pressure brings dry weather and cold front. Normal temperatures Saturday. Break moderate to Sunday out of a cold front which brings showers at later Sunday night. In the first part of Monday, and the temperatures trend below average for the early next week. And cold front pressure from New York Pacific will cross southern New England tonight, as a front is supported by an upper shortwave that is lifting northeastern in Quebec. Associated upper jet is also well throughout west, but it spends east tonight and brings up preventing over southern New England. Meanwhile, southwest winds ahead of this front with a low level jet of 30-40 knots, 35-45 miles an hour. This draws a tropical area north of the vicinity tropical meter, west South Florida. PW valves in this air mass are forecast of 1.5 inches Starford to Fitchburg and near 2 inches over the islands. And this be a juicy air mass during the most times of the year. The 3 mile barrels over southern New England. Mid-afternoon radar shows showers along the New York border and a few showers popping in the vicinity, Providence, Paint, and Rhode Island, all moving northeast. Except a few showers moving across during a late afternoon especially in the Skinner River Valley and across Cape Cod. Showers and then spread across all of southern New England nearly tonight. PW valves suggests local downpours. The number of rainfall should be from 0.25 inches in northern Massachusetts, 1.25 inches along the south coast. Some of the strong winds aloft will mix the disturbance, but temperatures profile show a moist antibiotic rate at the best. Some heavy downpours may provide us more favorable mixture of the wind. Will forecast a 70% mixing rate and bring gusts to 30 knots to the surface, and could be a few gusts at 35 knots, especially over the southern waters and near the Cape Islands. The cold front swings but after midnight. Expect winds to shift up to the west and then northwest overnight, and showers should taper down after the wind shift, but some may linger south of the Mass back toward dawn. The air remains mild and humid most of the night, with cool in western and central Massachusetts and northern Connecticut later tonight. The temperature should be range from the upper 40s to near 60 degrees. Okay, forecast if it goes like this. Tonight's going to be showers throughout the night with a low around 59 degrees, up at about 6 to 8 miles an hour with gust sizes. 24 miles an hour, twist with 80%, and new response between the 10 coordinates possible for Thursday. Check the shower mean before 5 p.m., petrified before 10 a.m. wise. Cloud sky at 64 to low 44. Light of a wind going to north around 5 to 8 miles an hour in the morning. Check pitches 40%. New response between the 10 coordinates possible for Friday. Rain like me afternoon. Petrified after 8 a.m. Otherwise, cloud skies are about 31 low 37 degrees and north is about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Check pitches 50%. Saturday, sun sky at 50 low 31 degrees, northwest about 8 miles an hour for Sunday. Most of the sun sky 55 and a low 44. Light of a wind going to north south on 5 to 10 miles in the morning. And for Monday, check the shot. Mostly sun's got 55 degrees, low 35. West wind about 7 to 13 miles an hour. Just pitch 20 30%. Tuesday, sun's got 45, low 28 degrees. West wind about 9 to 15 miles an hour. And for Wednesday, sunny and cold, 39 degrees. And right now, not minutes, 68 degrees overcast skies. That's me for the Peter Channel. 5 o'clock news on this Wednesday, November 11th, 2020. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Be out. Good night with a good bad day. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. I'll see you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock. You have a good evening.